Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Manny B. Investing, MBI. Watch out. Watch out at Rare, guys. Make sure you get your security. I'm going to be there punching people. According to linkage. Watch out. Make sure you get the Rare Evo package with the security. Watch out. I heard a DeFi nerd is going to be there punching people. Oh man, what fun, what fun. The twisted, foolish, nonsensical things that people do when they're backed into a corner, when they got busted doing shady stuff, and we make jokes about it. Oh, some projects get a little salty. But let's take a look at Muesliswap's apology earlier today. I didn't really get a chance to read through it because of all of the memeing that was going on. It was a crazy meme day. There was a lot of memes. I got in on the fun, and for my trouble, I got kicked out of the linkage Discord. They got mad, and then they said that it was because I threatened them like 2 days ago. So they scanned through the chat and like found one tweet, one line of text. And there was an entire conversation that we were having throughout the entire night. And they took the one screenshot. You see the screenshot that they posted. Hold on. Let's go to another tab and look at it. They posted like this giant idiotic screenshot. Like, dude, like get an iPad or something so you can edit photos easily. I'm sure you guys can afford it now that you have all that money. I think it was on my post. They actually responded on my post. It was just funny. I was kicked out of the linkage Discord. I didn't post anything against the rules. I didn't talk much in there at all today. Must have been my Muesliswap memes. And then they responded, "You threatened us. Who is us? You're not doxxed. Nobody knows who you are. Who did I threaten? Our Discord community welcomes all users who follow our server rules. You didn't have an admin. You didn't have moderators. You set the Discord to allow anyone that joined the server to post in the announcements." What? But this was the big solve that they were able to figure out. I wonder how much time they took out of doing research to tell us who owned the wallet with the 2 million ADA in it that they stole from the community over the course of forever. I wonder how much time they took away from that investigation to get to the bottom of the Rare Evo bruiser. Watch out. Our Discord community welcomes all those who follow our server rules, engaging in threats of violence. Where's the threat of violence? Towards the team or any fellow Discord members contradicts our server guidelines and will lead to an instant ban from our server. And by instant, they mean 2 days later, and only after that specific person was making fun of us online and in Twitter spaces. Oh, boo-hoo. The proof. Look at this. Why is the screenshot so big? Why is the screenshot so big? Where are the rest of the communications? Where is it? And that wasn't at 7:28 a.m. It was like 2 a.m. There was tons of text before that. There was tons of text after that. No one in the Discord, including the Muesliswap people and the linkage people, took it as a threat. No one even really responded to it because we were joking. If you read the context, you would understand. But guess what? They didn't include the context. I wonder why. And I can't provide you with the context because they kicked me out. Convenient. They kicked me out because I made fun of them. Just be honest. If you're not going to be honest about anything that you guys have done since raising millions of ADA on the community and providing that community with vaporware and empty promises, yeah, But anyways, let's go back to the pathetic apology. Important announcement. At Muesliswap, transparency and user education are paramount. Sure it is. We recognize that we fell short in providing adequate clarity on the slippage feature. Oh, so the $2 million ADA taken from community members was a feature. You read it here. We just didn't know how to use the feature of getting our ADA stolen from us on all of our trades. Our decentralized matchmaker setup allows each matchmaker to fill the order and choose whether to return the additional slippage amount or retain the difference at their discretion. That sounds like an built-in exploit to me. Can someone please explain to me what decentralized exchange has the feature that allows a batcher to harvest millions of dollars at the expense of uneducated users when you are the one that built the protocol and are responsible for providing documentation and education on how to use it? While the difference has been serving as an incentive for decentralized matchmakers and thereby been an integral part of our order book protocol since the very beginning. Oh, my mistake for not understanding that. We understand that the term slippage has caused some misunderstanding among new users. And these new users include anybody that's used Muesliswap before, because people were saying, I had my slippage set to 1%, and here's my records of the same thing happening. And then they flip-flopped all over the place because this is an old tweet. Oh, they flip-flopped after this. They went into Twitter Spaces. Their CEO went into Twitter Spaces and ran by the good questions like I figured they would. You know who the best speaker is out of the Milk community? Crypto Bomba. You know who the most liked member of the Milk community is? Crypto Bomba. You know who they should have sent to those spaces with answers to questions? And if he didn't have answers to those questions, me knowing Crypto Bomba and how he operates, he would have admitted it. He would have said, hey, I don't have the answers to that. Let me go back and consult with the team. Basic like PR stuff that you learn when you're in public relations. But these guys, there were people asking them dead to right questions. Very, very simple stuff. Basic stuff that the project members should be able to answer. And he was, next question, skip, would just run right by it and not even give a response at all. And like the community was okay with that, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we all have the option to not give these people our money. I'm going with that, and I hope the people that watch this video not go with what I do and do what I do, but take a look at the tweets from their own accounts. Take a look at the video evidence that I provide you with full context. When I reported on the Discord, I didn't take just the one posting and post it. I did video and I went through the Discord and we walked through the Discord and we looked at all of it. But I can't expect the same thing in return, right? So, we sincerely regret not making this more clear and are dedicated to rectifying the situation. Wait a minute, I thought it was us misunderstanding a feature. So which one is it? Is it something that you need to rectify us for? Or is it our misunderstanding and our mistake? Because we apparently had our slippage set to 10%, according to Shilmo Baggins. But my slippage has always been 1%. And people were providing examples with 1% slippage of the same thing happening. But they're going to make amends for us misunderstanding a feature of the protocol, a feature that allows them to pocket our money. We will be refunding affected users. What do you mean affected users? I thought you said they were people that were not educated, who encountered high slippage. What do you mean high slippage? If they set their slippage to 1%, why would they have encountered high slippage? And only in the last 12 months from our project funds. How is that going to affect the Muesliswap project moving forward if you have to pay back funds because a feature was misunderstood and all the money went to some wallet? That's a batcher wallet, but just the one, unless maybe there's more of them. What if we find out that all of the batchers or a majority of the batchers were doing this? It was just one batcher that was doing this. Everybody else, they were kind and courteous. And when maybe someone set their slippage to 10% by accident, or maybe they forgot to change it back and they got wrecked, the batcher went in and said, you know what? You can have your money back, sir. But this one batcher, he said, screw that. I'm keeping it all. And just started stacking it up, baby. That's what they want us to believe. This process may take approximately 3 to 4 weeks as we gather and validate the necessary data and implement the distribution code. Additionally, immediate action has been taken to fix. Wait a minute. What do you mean fix? I thought it was a misunderstanding on our part. What do you need to fix? Immediate action has been taken to fix the slippage issue in the Muesliswap order book DEX. As previously mentioned in our tweets, going forward, our DEX protocol will provide clear and accurate information on slippage when interacting with our pools. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was the one that misunderstood. Huh. We hope these lessons will ultimately strengthen the trust and decentralization of Cardano DeFi. Don't put yourself in the basket of Cardano DeFi. I've taken Muesliswap out of Cardano DeFi. Muesliswap is not Cardano DeFi. Stop trying to marry yourself with Cardano DeFi. Cardano DeFi is a predominantly professional group of people with high moral standard and great ethics. I think MinSwap had an issue. I don't know if it was front running or not, but I think it might have been. It was like some sandwiching stuff, maybe. People provided proof. There was a little rah-rah going on. But MinSwap, they said, oh, crap. Yeah, it looks like that was a problem. We're going to fix it. That shouldn't happen. Everybody cheered. They fixed it. We all moved on. MinSwap's still top dog. I think the same thing might have happened to SundaySwap. Same deal. People got rowdy, got upset about it. I think the team apologized and explained, gave us the technicals on how it happened. They never blamed us. They never said it was because we misunderstood how to use their software. None of those projects did that. Muesliswap, however, has. They flip-flopped several times. They flip-flopped in this post. It went from it's our fault to their fault to something they've got to fix. Which one is it? We hope the lesson will ultimately strengthen the trust and decentralization. Cardano DeFi is fine. You're not, though. As we move forward together, there's no we in this anymore, buddy. You can deeply regret whatever the hell you want to. I see lots of people I respect supporting this move. I see this as more of a forced consolation. This was questioned many times earlier, at least to my knowledge, and only garnered a public response in a time of mass fear, which was completely justified. Still need the third-party investigation and answers. I don't even care for the money. I care for the transparency and intent. So I'm with you, Esco, because I've used Muesliswap a few times. I'm sure that they jacked my ADA too. I don't even care to even go look. I'm so over Muesliswap. Keep the money, but what I want to know is what happened. Full forensic dive. I want everything. I want everything on the table. Anything less than everything is a fail in my book. Has Muesliswap gone so far that I'm going to hate them forever? No. Absolutely not. I don't think anybody could do that. I believe anybody could make amends. I believe anybody can do a 180. But they ain't done that yet, and I don't think they're on the path to do that. I think they're doubling and tripling and quadrupling down. I think they're using content creators and people in their Discords and their other social channels to counter our concerns and questions with trolling, which was why I went with memes. Memes get attention. Memes are funny. And I get to practice my digital artwork, which, again, I need to continue to do to get better. LFG. This guy, he asked some good questions. Juvie, are you happy with the solution? Seriously asking. I was with you in the space. Complete refund is good step 1. Next step is detailed post-mortem and the name of the wallet owner. I still won't use them, but I wouldn't go after them. OF, I missed it. Get Shilmo and their paid influencer crew in line. No more posting price targets and dishing out financial advice. Shilmo Baggins is continuing to do what they should distance themselves from. And they even talked about that in the space. And I wish it was recorded. I don't think it was recorded. I'm going to look. It might have been the Cardano Spots Twitter space. If it's recorded, we are going to listen to that together. Muesliswap team, you should read this too. There are more people within the community talking about it. Nice pivot, but this wasn't written by the CEO. I couldn't believe how dismissed. Didn't I just say that the CEO of theirs was in that Twitter space, just blowing by questions and ignoring questions. Sound, reasonable questions. He would next, or he wouldn't even respond. He would just go right by it. I couldn't believe. Let's blow this up so you guys can see it. Jeez. See my hands flapping all over the place. Nice pivot, but this wasn't written by the CEO. I couldn't believe how dismissive he was during the space. Flabbergasted. It's classed as theft in most civilized countries. Full transparency. Do you mean everyone that was affected? The reason I ask is because you use the term high slippage as if that is a caveat. No, everyone affected. I think everyone affected is everybody that used your DEX. If you need any assistance in summing up the affected parties, I want to get these guys. These guys are good. Yeah, please use them. Yes. This seems the right thing to do. I must have lost a lot of ADA by setting higher slippage on your platform. But here's the thing. I didn't set higher slippage on their platform. It just sucked. If I can't get a trade through on a slow day, on a common asset, with my slippage set to 1, your DEX is trash. Yes, all information will be fetched from the chain and it will be done automatically. Yeah, I want third party too. Pay for third party. Good. Glad you guys came out with this decision. What other decision would they have come with? They had no option but to do this. They got caught red-handed. The 2 million ADA in a Batcher wallet. From stealing fees for stealing the difference in the real slippage versus the slippage that they set. Even if it was set at 1%, because there were examples were given. Whoever came in the space to represent your team was arrogant and absolutely clueless about slippage on AMM dexes. I feel you. I feel the same way. He blamed the slippage theft on users. Yep. They said that it was the user's lack of understanding of how slippage worked. And then people said, well, guess what? I had it set to 1 and still happened. Then they flip-flopped or he skipped over their question, and then they said, "Oh, we're sorry. We're going to give people their money back." But not everyone, only in the last 12 months. But hasn't your protocol been up for longer than that? I'm assuming they probably were batching. The batchers were probably taking even more before that point. Hi, please understand that slippage is not necessary when placing limit orders in an order book protocol. Hey, you guys wanted to be the first. If I were talking about order book execution, then I'd care. Stop deflecting. All trades with the AMM are done through the order book. The AMM can basically be seen as an additional liquidity source. We will try to make some more educational. You will try to make more. I think we're good on the education. You had your chance. If there's no slippage on your DEX, why have the option to adjust slippage when it should just be set to 0? This makes 0 sense. It's for us degens that absolutely need to buy whatever token regardless of volatility at whatever the cost. So it seems like a scheme. But don't worry, apparently there's no slippage on Muesliswap. So it's basically a tip button. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, many have explained there really isn't slippage on Cardano, not in the traditional sense. They call it slippage for ease of understanding, but like Cardano Markets explained, it's not slippage exactly. The order book is picking between limit orders. Yeah, so I guess they would consider that like sandwiching, I guess, is what it is, kind of. Maybe. I might be wrong. I'm not like super technical on blockchain stuff. But I know I know shade and I understand fraudsters because I grew up around them. So if it's not slippage, it's theft. People have tried the same swaps on other dexes and don't have the same result. They tweeted an explanation today, and I've seen screenshots of older documents explaining how it works. They will literally steal the money from your pocket and you continue to cope by defending their actions. Boom. Why are they apologizing and issuing refunds if it was business as normal? That's what they don't get. How can you sit here and say that it was, oh, you guys are just misunderstanding how it all works. It's not our fault. It's your fault because you don't understand how this technology works. And then tweet, we're sorry this happened. We're going to fix it. What? What? Are you serious right now? Maybe because they realized their broken game theory was hurting customers. So they didn't realize that their broken game theory was hurting customers until 2 million ADA later and almost 2 years later. That's what you're going with. The milk community, ladies and gentlemen. These are the people that I'm talking about. And then I posted, did I read past the part where they confirmed the 2 million ADA wallet ownership? And that's probably, after I posted that, was probably when I got kicked out of the Discord. Go ahead. Go ahead. And if you want, go ahead, prove it. Tell me when you kicked me out of the Discord, because it wasn't that day. It was today. It was after all of this happened. After all this happened, which way is it? Oh. After all of that happened, they kicked me out. And they're trying to say, oh, it's because you threatened the team. Thank you, Manny, for pointing that out. If the team does not deny this wallet, then we know who it belongs to. I mean, they have yet to say simply, hey, this is not our wallet. And I think in one of the Discords, it might have been the L Discord, maybe. No, it might have been that Cardano Spot Discord. Somebody straight up asked him, they were like, hey, can you tell us right now that wallet isn't yours? And he skated right past that question. And when he did that, I was like, it's theirs. It's their wallet. That wallet is theirs. It's their wallet, or it's somebody that they are familiar with, and they know that they're doing that. I'm telling you, man, don't let this project get you guys, man. They've been riding on, oh, Muesliswap built a great DEX. They're a good team. They've been riding on that forever. Your pass is expired. You know what they say? It's not about what you've done in the past. It's what you've done lately. What have you done lately? And I've been showing you what they've been doing lately. They've been copying Frosty, and they've been fundraising off of all of the meme liquidity that's been in Cardano. They are capitalizing and funneling money from the Cardano community. Facts. Get mad about it. They don't have anything. They don't have anything to show you. They don't have screenshots. They don't even have a put together white paper. They threw that thing together like after the token sale. You can tell. Thanks for the clarification. Good move to bring the trust back to the community. You can tell this is a milk guy. You know that's a milk guy. How can you ever trust them after this happened? It's like you caught us. Here's your money back. And we are all good. Exactly. Because these are milk people. They don't want their money to go away completely, even though they've been stealing their money their whole time. Thanks for the clarity, Team Muesli. Glad that you're actively working to make amends rather than letting things blow over, as most teams these days seem to get away with. You mean like Muesliswap's getting away with? This is all we needed to hear. No, the hell it's not. People just need something to bitch about. They're a milk person too. To be fair, it was a serious issue, but all they needed to do was raise it with the team. They had been for like over a year, I've heard. Nice one. We'll be seeing how much I get refunded. Will refunds be in ADA or affected tokens? I don't think your team understands what slippage is. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I just want to know where that 2 million ADA went, or what are you guys doing with it, or if it's even your wallet. Well, they haven't denied it, and they were asked directly if it was their wallet, and they chose not to answer that. So I don't know. Great. Now let's see the details about that wallet. We keep asking about that wallet, and they keep ignoring us. I wonder how much I'm going to get back. That's right. That's the right thing to do. But is it enough? It's like, hey guys, you busted us. We've been stealing your ADA. Let's get it back to you over the course of, a month maybe. But Manny's threatened us. Let's get that guy out of the community. He threatened us. An undoxed team. Hey, we stole 2 million ADA, but that guy threatened us on the internet. Okay, sure I did. So you did already know what the problem was, although it's not a problem, but a feature of the batchers. Still confused. Will there be a report Thursday, or is this it? I'm not affected by the claimed exploit, and I certainly checked my slippage. Business needs to have a profit. Yeah, business needs to have a profit by stealing from its users. Unfortunately, this is not the case. Orders were being executed at 10% slippage when there was no actual slippage, or slippage was minimal. Basically, some batchers were skimming. But that's not skimming, remember? Because they said that was a feature of Muesliswap, where the batchers could just skim money from you. I just want to give some credit, Muesliswap team. When the first DEX came out, I sold 300 milk for 1 ADA because I still didn't know how to use the order book concept. I talked to the team, they refunded all of them, and it was my mistake. Again, milk people. These are milk people. Thank you guys for taking this approach. Thank you guys for getting busted and then going, hey, we'll give the money back. I've been told the batchers are in-house and people have asked about becoming batchers and the process to do so and not having that option. If this is the case, wouldn't you not have direct access to the batcher who owns the 2 million ADA wallet? Oh man, another good question. Another good statement. Let's see if they're going to FUD them down. Just check the Matchmaker Builder channel in the Discord. Lots of people asking for a batcher license. Nobody getting one. So they know who the batcher is. They know who it is. If it's not them, they know who it is. They know who that person that owns that wallet is. They know. And I bet you they know without even referencing, because they probably already knew that they were skimming if it's not the team themselves doing it. I'd make that bet. That'd be like someone owning 60% of TAS apes in Congo not knowing who it is. For reference, as of today, there is 2 million ADA in liquidity in all of Milk protocols. Huh? Let's tweet though. That's spicy. That's spicy. I think the only people confused about the term slippage is the Muesliswap team. Thank you for the info. Been getting in deep for months, staking and doing LPs, etc. I have high hopes for this project and believe they can be achieved. Good luck, bro. Good luck, bro. I would check to see if you don't have a ton of money missing. This is what we have expected to hear from you guys. Acceptable decision to give the money back after they got busted stealing it. Okay. Glad it's fixed though. 0% slippage, filled almost 3% above. Again, order not showing up in order history, so I can't include that picture. I mean, it's unexplainable at this point. Just leave this here for prosperity. Somebody made a meme where it said it was like a tip. They put like it was a tip button, the slippage button. It was funny. I am beyond confused between the statement and the Cardano Lounge Twitter space. They shouldn't have done it. Their PR team sucks. They should not have done that Twitter space. They should have just released that statement. Don't release a statement and then have your CEO contradicting the statement in a Twitter space. It's just bad decision making. Like the decision to steal 2 million ADA via your protocol's built-in exploit that you call a feature, and then said that it was a issue that you fixed. You had to fix. Which one is it? Is it a feature or is it an exploit? I've lost a whole lot of confidence though. Removed all liquidity and will seek alternate dexes to provide liquidity through. Still stum on your hired shills. That's another weird one for me. That is a real, like, I really think that projects should really look for people that aren't like that. Why would you want to connect yourself to these like big shills that give you like, I don't get it. I wouldn't do that. I would build up my own community, go organic, see who's rallying your people. It sure the heck ain't Shilmo Baggins. Shilmo Baggins didn't build Milk's community. I'm sure somebody else did. Why didn't they hire that person? And I've got some meme ideas for that for tomorrow. So we're going to get some more memes. You called slippage to a mechanism that was not slippage by definition. The consequences can be seen even in small transactions, and you better look into those as well. Sold and removed all liquidity. Good job. Because I did the same thing when all of that stuff in Discord happened. I said, you know what? I don't like this. I'm selling my tokens, and I sold them, and the next day it tanked. Follow your gut, people. I love the attitudes towards making people whole. Thanks. Again, they got busted. This is not a big noble or moral thing. They got busted. If they didn't get busted, that we wouldn't even be having this conversation. That batch rat just would still be racking up ADA. For how long? forever? What if they never would have launched option flow or linkage? We wouldn't have found out. There would be people in the discords, in their Telegram group, members of their community. Dude, they're stealing from their own community. People are upset, right? And these are people that flew by. These are users like me, users that don't even hold milk tokens. I don't hold milk tokens. I sold all mine in the last bear market or bull market. I don't hold milk, but I'll come through and I might use the DEX every now and then. Those are the people that are the loudest. The community members that use Muesliswap every day. The community members that put their personal brands on the line for you. The community members that spread word of mouth to other Twitter people, people on Facebook, members of their own families, getting them involved in this stuff, providing LP so that you can operate this operation. Those are the people that they're stealing from. That's the heartbreaking part. You know who your community is. As the guy in this thread stated, he didn't understand how to use an order book and they gave him his money back. They know exactly who their community is. So for them to sit there and say, oh, it's a mistake, you just weren't educated enough. It's your community. You're in tune with it. You know their education level. You made these decisions. You're responsible. And getting busted by someone else for another reason and then giving the money back is not noble. Muesli doesn't want to go way of Bud Light. They're going that way. Could SBOs run the batchers? If so, I would love to run. Wouldn't that be a model that makes more sense? Either have a fair open batcher system, or do anybody can be a batcher like these Frosty projects, or let the SPOs do it. They're trusted. There are SPOs out there that their morals and their ethics are so straight that I'm just like, it's too much for me. I can't even go with that. And you're gonna go over that, go around that, and pick a guy or a group or whatever who would skim 2 million ADA off of their own community. It's sick. How much money do you need? You had one job. I'm out. I don't mess with meme projects. What range is defined as high slippage? Take the 2 million ADA, buy milk and burn it. Fix the slippage debacle. Apologize for your mistakes. And maybe you can save this. Otherwise, he's going to be a milk user. He's going to be a milk community member. Because there were people talking about, don't give the money back. They should have distributed between the people that were staking LP. Like some crazy conversations I was witnessing in the Telegram. A lot of those people, they don't give a damn about you or I. All they care about is money. They said, distribute it to the LP stakers. Screw giving those people money back that you stole from them. Absolutely crazy. But I don't want this video to go too long because we have so much more Muesliswap and linkage and option flow content to do in the future. I might even dedicate a day to Muesliswap. Maybe we call it Muesli Mondays. Maybe. But thank you for checking out the channel, new people. It gets crazy here sometimes. A lot of times, most of my focus is education and calm and relax. But I like showing this stuff. I like showing you and exposing you to what this game can be. It can be apps and fun and money making, and it can be this. It can be projects doing shady stuff, getting exposed, and then usually in the Cardano space, the teams just fess up and they fix it. Or they say it was a mistake, they're sorry, they fix it, we move on. This is a different one. This is a rare occasion where the team doubles down and then flip-flops and then goes on a Twitter space and contradicts what they said and then ghosts. And yeah. But anyway, thank you for hitting that like, hit that share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.